My name is Dr. Eunice Wang. I'm the Chief of Leukemia at Roswell Park Comprehensive Cancer Center in Buffalo, New York. I'm here today to talk to you about the importance of genetic and molecular testing for acute myeloid leukemia. Acute myeloid leukemia, or AML, is a really common aggressive cancer found in older individuals, primarily in their 60s and 70s. This cancer presents with high circulating leukemia cells and the presence of potentially life-threatening high cell count or low cell count, particularly red cell count, platelets, and white blood cell count. In the era of COVID, the suppression of the immune system can present a life-threatening complication of this diagnosis. So what about genetic testing? And with this aggressive malignancy, do we have time to do genetic and molecular testing? Do we have time to wait 3 or 5 or 7 days for the results? The answer, I think, is yes. In this era of precision medicine, we have numerous agents, targeted therapies, many of them pills, which can be useful to treat this diagnosis at the time of presentation as well as in the recurrent and relapse setting. We also know that AML is characterized by a diversity of mutations, and those mutations and those clones expressing those mutations can shift over time. So the mutational profile that you had at diagnosis may not be the specific cells that are coming back at the time of disease recurrence. For these patients with AML, therefore, we highly recommend that you take the time and effort to extract RNA and DNA and to send samples of cancer cells, both at diagnosis as well as recurrence, in order to determine whether patients are eligible for targeted therapies. What type of targeted therapies do we see? Well, in addition to the BCL2 inhibitor venetoclax, which is good for a number of different mutations in AML, we also know that there can be targeted agents, including those targeting FLT3, IDH1, and IDH2 mutations.